I know how much you adore your little ball of fur, and it's only natural to wonder about their lineage. Whether you're a seasoned Pomeranian parent or a soon-to-be one, this video is your go-to guide for unraveling the mysteries of your furry friend's heritage. We'll be exploring the telltale signs, uncovering the secrets hidden in pedigree papers, and even considering the option of DNA testing. So grab a cozy spot with your Pomeranian, because by the end of this video, you'll be equipped with the knowledge to confidently answer the question, is my Pomeranian purebred? Now let's explore the physical characteristics that define a purebred Pomeranian, from their size and coat color to their charming facial features that make these fluff balls truly one of a kind. Size matters. The first hallmark of our purebred Pomeranian is its size. According to the breed standard, Pomeranians are typically compact and small, weighing between 3 and 5 pounds. Although you will find purebred Pomeranians that are as big as 15 pounds. These larger Pomeranians are often referred to as Throwback Pomeranians. I will link to my video all about Throwback Poms. Some Pomeranians will be taller, longer, and appear sleeker, like my little Murphy, whereas others may be short and stocky little fluff balls like Moxie and Willow. Now let's talk about those enchanting coats. Pomeranians come in a variety of colors, and breed standards recognize an extensive palette. From vibrant oranges and reds to subtle creams and blacks, the coat should be rich, dense, and double layered. Keep in mind that variations exist, but deviations too far from these standards might indicate a mix. Our Willow has an extremely dense coat, making it challenging even to get down to her skin, but on the other hand, Murphy's is much thinner and his undercoat doesn't matte nearly as much. Although their coats are different in color and density, they still have that distinct Pomeranian double-layered coat with a lion's mane appearance and the classic fluffy plume of a tail. Let's take a closer look at your Pomeranian's face. A purebred Pomeranian should have a foxy, alert expression with small dark eyes and small erect ears. The head is wedge-shaped, leading to a well-defined muzzle. There can be variations though in a Pomeranian's face structure among purebred Pomeranians. These facial structures have been given their own nicknames, which has led many people to assume that there are different types of Pomeranians. I will link to my video about the different types of Pomeranians. Pomeranians, they have 3 distinct facial appearances that often go by fox face, baby doll, and teddy bear. Fox face Pomeranians have an appearance that is closest to looking like a fox, giving it the fox face name. A baby doll has a muzzle that's a little shorter than a fox face but longer than a teddy bear. And a teddy bear Pomeranians have the shortest muzzle of them all, with fluffy cheeks and closer set eyes, giving them an appearance that closely resembles a teddy bear. So what exactly is a pedigree? Think of it as a Pomeranian's family tree, a detailed record of their ancestry. A purebred Pomeranian will have a documented lineage that traces back several generations. Each entry on the pedigree showcases the names and details of the dog's parents, grandparents, and beyond. Now let's talk about the breed registration, a key player in ensuring purity. When a Pomeranian is registered with a recognized kennel club, it means that they meet the breed standards. This official recognition provides a reliable way to trace a dog's lineage. It's like having a passport that certifies their purebred status. So where do you find your Pomeranian's pedigree papers? Responsible breeders provide these documents showcasing their commitment to transparency. If you're adopted your Pomeranian, inquire about any possible available records. And make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on any Pomeranian content. When it comes to getting a Pomeranian, choosing the right breeder is paramount. Here are some tips to guide you. Look for breeders with a good reputation in the Pomeranian community. Check online reviews and ask for recommendations. Ensure that the breeder is transparent and willing to provide documentation, including pedigree papers and health clearances. And visit the breeder's facility if possible to assess the living conditions of the Pomeranians and ask questions about their breeding practices. Responsible breeders conduct health screenings to ensure the well-being of the dogs and to rule out any hereditary conditions. Don't be shy about asking for these certificates. It's a sign of a breeder being committed to producing healthy and happy Pomeranians. Remember, a well-documented history contributes to the overall well-being of your future furry friend. Now let's explore the heartwarming option of adopting from rescue organizations. Here's what you need to consider. Start by researching reputable rescue organizations that specialize in Pomeranians, visit their websites, attend adoption events, and inquire about available Pomeranians looking for forever homes. Ask about the dog's background, behavior, and any health concerns. Many rescue organizations provide thorough information to help you make an informed decision. Demystifying DNA testing for dogs. First things first, what is DNA testing for dogs? It's like a peek into your Pomeranian's genetic blueprint. By analyzing their DNA, we can unravel details about their ancestry, breed composition, and even potential health risks. Now let's talk about how genetic testing can help determine if your Pomeranian is purebred. These tests can identify specific breed markers, allowing you to confirm your Pomeranian's lineage. It is a fantastic tool for those curious about the authenticity of their furry friend's pedigree. Curious to give it a try? There are several popular DNA testing services out there, so here's a quick guide on how to use them. You can order your DNA testing kits from the service of your choice, follow the instructions to collect a sample of your Pomeranian, usually a simple cheek swab, and send the sample back to the company and they'll analyze the DNA to provide you with a detailed report. You'll receive insights into your Pomeranian's breed composition, potential health concerns, and even relatives within the testing company's database. So signs your Pomeranian might not be a purebred. Now let's talk physical traits. Pomeranians are known for their distinctive appearance, from their fox-like expression to their double coat. Deviations such as an unusual coat texture, atypical coloring, or significant size differences could suggest a mix. Compare your Pomeranian's traits to the breed standards like we discussed earlier. Do their size, coat color, facial features align with the typical characteristics of a purebred Pomeranian? If you notice significant deviations, it's worth investigating into their lineage. Health can also be a telltale sign. While all dogs, regardless of breed, can face health challenges, certain issues may be more prevalent in specific breeds. If your Pomeranian is experiencing health problems not commonly associated with the breed, it is worth investigating further. While these signs might raise questions, it's essential to remember that every dog is unique and lovable regardless of their lineage. If you have any questions or concerns, it's best to consult with your veterinarian. Let's discuss the commonly asked questions about purebred Pomeranians. Why does my Pomeranian puppy not look like a purebred? Be aware that Pomeranian puppies go through a stage called the puppy uglies, where their coat transitions from its fluffy puppy coat to its full adult double coat. Your puppy may be getting patchy fur during this time and not look like what we expect a Pomeranian to look like. Most puppies will go through this stage between 6 months to a year old. And do all breeders provide AKC registered papers? Not all breeders sell their puppies with AKC registered papers for various reasons. So why do these breeders sell their dogs without papers? Some of the reasons puppies are sold without papers include the parents not being registered themselves, or that the breeder focuses on pets only. Should I get a Pomeranian without papers? It's completely up to you if you want to get a puppy that doesn't have papers. You will often pay less for puppies that don't have AKC papers, and it's completely up to you based on what you feel is best. What should I do if I find out my Pomeranian isn't a purebred? It can be overwhelming, frustrating, and upsetting if you discover that your Pomeranian isn't a purebred that you thought it was. How you react to this news depends on a variety of things. What were your expectations? Did you specifically purchase a purebred Pomeranian for certain reasons that require a purebred, like breeding or showing? Did you pay a larger sum of money for a purebred? Did you buy the puppy as a pet only? How do you feel about your dog? Do you love your dog any differently? Are your intentions for the dog the same regardless of whether it's a purebred or not? Do you want to keep the dog either way? And was a crime committed? How much money did you pay? Was it a fair price for a non-purebred dog? Were you led to believe something different than what you received? Did you not receive your papers, or did you receive invalid papers? If my Pomeranian isn't purebred, how do I find out what it's mixed with? If you get a DNA test done with your dog, you will find out exactly what it's mixed with. So how to find a purebred Pomeranian? Make sure that you're searching for breeders that are registered with the AKC or American Kennel Club. You can search for breeders on the AKC Marketplace as well. The AKC Marketplace is the only place that lists litters of AKC registered puppies. We've actually received 2 of our dogs that we found on the AKC Marketplace and have a wonderful experience. How much does a purebred Pomeranian cost? A purebred Pomeranian will range in price starting at $1,000 to $7,000. Some puppies may be more if you intend on adding the dog into a breeding program or show program. Why do people prefer purebred dogs? Many people prefer purebred dogs as a way to guarantee what they are getting. Every breed of dog has its own physical or behavioral traits that are known to possess. When you get a purebred, you have a good idea of what the dog should look like and act like. The only way to know for sure that your Pomeranian is purebred is to get your dog from a breeder that is registered with the AKC, and the other would be getting the DNA test. Whether having a 100% purebred Pomeranian with papers or not is completely an individual decision to consider. You may be looking for a new friend and its background being official isn't important. On the other hand, you may be wanting to show your dog or add a new dog to a breeding program where its purebred status is vital. Only you know your situation. Just make sure that you don't get ripped off and overpay for a dog that is not healthy or legit. As always, please ask questions and share your experiences in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, you may enjoy my video on the comparison between pet Pomeranians and show dogs. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to hug your Pom today.